Hello, my name is Heather Handley, and I am doing a review for Marty Wright's mobile homes in Florence. I purchased a mobile home from them back in January. I started the process. When I started talking to them, I explained to them that my lease was up July 31st and that I needed to be out of my rental by July 31st. I was assured over and over again that that would happen and I would be out of my house, be able to move into the new house by July 31st. That has not happened, and it won't be happening. It's already, today is July 17th, 2023. My house is not ready yet, and going to go through and do a review of just the setup and everything and problems and issues that have arisen during this. So as I said, first they told me there would be no issues with me being moved in by July 31st. So we get the house up here on my land probably sometime in March. They're really quick about putting the well and septic in. That I'm not sure, it has not been hooked to, it's hooked to the house, but it's not running yet, so I'm not sure how that's working. There'll be another review for that at a later date if there's any issues. If not, there'll be a good review. The electrical pole, the electric guy called me and I couldn't tell him where to put the pole. He's like, well, I'll just put it where, if this were my house, I would put it. And he did a good job. As right now, we don't have electric ran either. So I'm unsure, if there's any issues with the install, but it has been inspected and the inspector has passed it. The well guys, they didn't ask me where I wanted my well or give me like an option to put it like in a general vicinity. They just kind of put it out in the middle of my land. Not really happy with the location, but that's where it is. I would have liked to have had it closer to the house. I had planned on building there, and there's the house. So it would have been nice if it could have been like right in that area. So clearing, the guys that cleared the land did a really, really good job. I'm happy with that. They were quick to get it done. So next would be the decking. So I didn't have deck, they just put steps, and they're mediocre at best. They are raw, it's raw wood, which, it doesn't say that they're going to do finished wood anyway, so, but the deck, the guys that did the steps had to come up several times, including one time for, the inspector said he wouldn't pass it. So this is what we have for this. So that right there has been broken off. You can see where they damaged the lagging or flashing going against the wall. They left stickers on. It just looks really bad, really bad. It's like they wrote there, they tried to bevel those edges. That right there is not cool. All of that. They left this one square. That and that. It just looks really bad. I did pay for these. These were something that I had to purchase. More stickers, and they were too lazy to even take the stickers off of the steps. And right there is damaged. Let's see, one of these was, yes, check that out. Not working. Ooh, figures. So this is the front steps. They actually look safer than the ones in the back, and we're gonna go look at the backs. Right here. So let's see. They've left a mess that I'm not entirely sure they intend to clean up. All right, so here is the steps to the back. As you can see, the trash the painters left, that's going to be a whole another issue right there. So you see how the steps are kind of at a weird angle. They don't feel right when they go down. And it kind of looks like they're coming away from the wood right here. I haven't checked any of these. They have that same ugly handrail. I mean, they didn't even try to make it look halfway decent. Still have the tags on the wood here. They damaged. You can see right there where it's damaged. All the way around. And up. So the steps just kind of look pretty trashy. Once again, I did have to pay for these, and I would like to have had them to look better. Or at least taken the stickers off. I mean, really. I'm not entirely sure. That looks like it's coming away from the wood. And it's damaged on this side as well. You can see. Alright, so you see the trash up here. Cigarette butts. There's a lot of cigarette butts that hasn't been picked up. Painting stuff. The painters are supposed to come back and fix the other issues. So the reason I'm doing this beforehand is so I can document what we have here, but then also, you know, if they don't fix it, then this review is going to be out there. And there's a Pepsi bottle there. I mean, all this is from the people that have worked up here. It's really, really trashy. They didn't even pick up like their scraps. Let's see, cigarette butts. All the cigarette butts. More cigarette butts. All around here. Trash. The brick guys just kind of left bricks here and there. More trash. And of course all of that's been left out and left in. So I'm not happy with the situation here at all, the way things have been left. So now I'm gonna go inside the house. Let me show you the door. So here's the door. You can tell it's not plumb, level, whatever. And actually the inside door is not as well. So you can't even shut the door good. You have to slam it. And it's not. Let me go down here. It doesn't shut well, and it's just not level. It's not what you expect a new house to be by no means. So I'm going to start in the den. Now, a lot of the flags that you're going to see are just paint pieces missing. But a lot of it is also from damage done by the workers, or just a bad job done by the workers. Okay, so we have drywall mud in this. It's going to be really hard, if impossible, to get it out. There's some stuff I really am not happy at all with the crown molding. It is flush against the wall in some places, in other places it's not. It's also not like level, it's not the same. See how it comes down that corner, kind of is not the same length. They got mess here, paint on my wood, more mud. See how that crown molding, and they justified that, saying that that just was how it's going to be, that it wouldn't butt up. I'm pretty sure that someone else could do a better job. There's some nicks. You see this little screws. That's in all of the molding, even around. There's little blips. So if you look at the windows, you can see where, they got paint right there. But this side and this side aren't even like the same. They're not. Let's see up here how that is. But there's a gap, or the recess here, but over here it's not. And that, I just don't feel like that should be right, although they justified that saying that it was a window issue and not the molding issue. See, it's the same on this one. It seems to me like maybe there should have been some different type of molding used. Of course, they have paint. There's a spot missing. And then this, it's just not the same all the way around. That moves, I'm not sure. They said that's manufacturer, so I guess we'll see that too. Here's my electrical socket. It is supposed to be flush with the wall, and it's not. There's some other issues with, right here's a spot. There, see that corner up there is kind of bumpy. They've gotten more paint on my wood and mud. They said it's not caulk. That's not caulk, it's drywall mud, but it's still all over. Right here, you can see where they really just didn't do a good job at all with that. And then the crease right here. Some more mud. There's a big old glop of mud. And I was told that they couldn't clean that out because they would need special tools to get it all out. That is probably going to be manufacturing. My floors are, there's some more mud. It just kind of looks like they've come in here and just kind of splattered stuff all over. That right up there looks really bad. And once again, my electrical sockets aren't flush. Crown molding. See, some places it fits right, and then other places it doesn't. I was told by the painters that that was a manufacturing issue and not a them issue. I kind of thought that maybe if the sheetrock was done appropriately or correctly, it wouldn't be like that, but I'm not a sheetrock person, so I don't know. I plan on talking to other people. Right there, let's see how they didn't get that painted gray or put caulk all over it. It didn't seem to get it in the crack right there at all. Right here, how it's some chips. Right up there. It's not good. Totally missed the spot there. Right there, see how that the sheetrock or paint is. And right there. There's a whole hole. There's a couple places like that. This is loose. Oh, that was not bad. Other than it's got caulk or something on it. There's a spot. Okay. The flooring, you see right here how it's come up and ripped. I was told that that's manufacturing defect, but there's, you know, little things all in the floor. I was assured that this would be fixed by the manufacturer. The screw coming out. It seems like when you buy something new, it should be new, right? But I mean, I understand there's going to be issues and stuff, but this seems a little extra. Okay, so now, and then once again, they got paint in here. And the electrical sockets, all the sockets, they got some mud there. And in here, for the most part, it's just the, you know, right here's the window stuff. And that doesn't seem right to me, how it's not the same. Yeah, so most of this in here is just needing to be repainted. Right here's some mess. Right up there, they got paint on the trim. I was assured that they'll fix some of this. And right over there, we'll go over here to the other side. I don't know exactly what that means by some of it, when it should be all fixed. Right there, paint, and then the gaping hole right there. Right there's a hole. They had all kinds of, like, they said it wasn't caulk, that it was mud. It looked like a big old blob of stuff, and they weren't able to get it all the way out and off. The cleaner wasn't like it done the cleaning. See right there. Forgot that already. So all this is mainly, you got paint right there that hadn't been cleaned off. And they just really made a mess of things. That's kind of buckled up and not flush. I feel like that's probably a sheetrock issue. Like I said, I've never done sheetrock, so I don't know. This corner right here looks like horrible. More paint up there on the trim. My door won't shut, and the knob is loose. And you can tell where it's not level. That right there looks like peel. Okay, and as you can see right there, it's not pushed up on the same as the other. I really don't feel like they would allow this house to be on their property as for someone to see. And if that's the case, then it shouldn't be in my house, and I shouldn't be expected to settle for less. And here, you see right there, the sheetrock or paint. I'm not sure what's going on right there, but it's all the way up. Of course, around that socket. See now right there, you can see the crown molding is against the wall for the most part, but most of it isn't. I was told they couldn't caulk under that because live oaks would void the warranty. I'm not entirely sure what's up with all that or why. We're getting that checked out. You can see right there, it's not caulked well. More electrical socket stuff right up there. He said to me, the painter, the Marlin, who was over the paint, said that they would get some of it fixed, and said, all right, is that all right? And I explained to him I wasn't agreeing to anything because I bought a new home and I expect it to look nice and that I would see what happened. Right there, right there. Okay, so here's my door to the bathroom. That's been damaged. I see the molding. And the electrical socket's not laying right, and you can see that mess right there. So it looks to me like a lot of the electrical sockets may not be laying right because of the way I did the sheetrock. You see right here, that's the manufacturing. Mud, I can't really see that all that great. You see up there where the crown molding is. Once again, electrical socket's not right. Paint. These windows are a mess. I don't understand why this wasn't put on evenly. There's a whole piece that they missed. And here. So, to me, that looks like a cigarette burn. I do know that they were smoking in my house. I found cigarette butts by the, so they were in one of the bedrooms and they had two paint cans sitting on top of each other. So that looks awful. And there were cigarette butts in between the paint cans. So they got paint there. This is my closet. Right there. Let's see that. Right there. They kind of damaged the wall, but there's a spot. Places that they missed. They put a whole nother hole in there. Kind of wonder if those are even on studs, or if they just put them up wherever they felt like they could get them. Up there. Right there's a big old hole. You can see that mess right there. Okay. So that was my bedroom. Now I'm going to the bathroom. So, as you can see, there's paint and mud on the wood. Just still the minor stuff. Right there behind the toilet is a ding. And you see the, right there looks really bad. We got paint all down this tile. And that right there is a manufacturing defect, they said. This right here, paint, it was awful. The manufacturing defects are supposed to be fixed by Live Oak. That will be done when I put the stuff in. I just drip paint all down my tile. That's a manufacturing defect there, so they'll have to come and fix that. Hopefully that won't be another bad review. See how they put that on there? That's not supposed to be like that. That should be flush against the wall. Right here is a hole where they didn't do the drywall right. And I got more paint on my wood. I'm not even sure that that can be gotten out or how it would be gotten out. Paint. It's not a matter. There's more paint. More paint. They really, just made a mess of things. I was under the impression that they were just going to do a good job. He told me that he would do as good a job on my house as he would on his own. And I'm not seeing it. Right there. Okay. So, let's see. Some more paint. I'll go in the kitchen. Right here, it's a damaged floor. Supposedly that will be manufactured. That right there looks wonky. Place is missed. This doesn't look right. A lot of what's happening here, well, except for like right there. See that? And that. Right there, right there. Right there's a mess. Doesn't seem like they put the molding up the way it should have been. Made a mess right there. That's really not great either. It's not flush. It's a mess. That don't even look like it matches, like it's supposed to go there. See all through, down through here. This right here is not flush with the wall. There's a mess. And then that right there. Okay, so we're gonna go into the laundry room. Got paint there. This is one of the doors that actually shuts and is level. That molding. I haven't put that on. Not sure if they're supposed to or not. Damage. So this is the back door, and it's the same as the front door, and being like level or not level. You can't hardly open it. It's not. It's not the way it should be. There's right there. That right there looks like poo. All this, the paint. Completely missed that spot. Got paint on my cabinets. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could have done a better job with this. Right there. Oh, got two-toned. That mess up there. And of course the corners are dinged and damaged. Up there. Alright, so up here is still pretty much the same stuff. This right here looks like crap. I got paint all over it. This piece is completely off. And that right there looks horrible. Paint on everything. That right there should have been one piece. They cut that. Let's see the seam right there. That should have been one piece. It's not a big piece. And same with that one. They just pieced it together. Damage around there. Okay, so now we're going to go to the living room. Of course, the flooring is messed up in places. Here's, once again, it's just the paint not being done right on here. This right here is flush with the wall in places and then not flush in other places. Of course, you have some imperfections that they missed when sanding. Right there. Electrical socket. That looks like poo. More issues. That goes all the way up. There. So it's the same stuff with the trim around the wall. It's like they said that was not them, but I mean this right here don't even. It's not even. Right there you can see some caulk or mud or whatever they're wanting to call it. There's that. Of course, paint. It's going to be interesting to see what gets done and what doesn't get done, because as I said, they said that they would be able to get 75% of this done. I'm like, I bought a new house and I expect it to look better. You can see the imperfections in the mud here, there, there. Right there. I haven't gotten to the kids' bathrooms yet, but you're gonna enjoy that one. Looks like another burn mark here. I mean, it could be from the manufacturer, but I'm not sure. Like I said, I do know that they were smoking in here. So there's that. This is all just paint for the most part, other than the electrical sockets not laying right. More damage to the flooring. And let's see, right there, where they mess things up. But all of this, for the most part, is just damaged. The molding right there is not looking right. You can see right there. There. The painters, so when they started, I come up here and talk to them. And I asked them, I said, well, how long do you think it will take you to get this done? And they're like, we can finish it in 7 to 10 days. I was like, sweet, right? Because, you know, my July 31st was coming up. This was the end of May. And I think I spoke to him in June, like the 1st of June. And so I was like, all right, y'all be done by the middle of the month, right? He's like, yeah, we should be. This right here looks like poo. Oh, that right there by that light. And it's been, I guess, 6 weeks. And of course they're not done because they have to come back and fix all this. So, it's been 6 weeks and it still isn't done. It's definitely not done correctly. And I'm thankful that my landlord allowed me to rent my rental for 1 more month. But I'm still having to pay mortgage and rent right now. And that was not okay either. Right there, that looks horrible. That looks horrible. That looks horrible. Yeah, so he was trying to get me to, I guess, okay him just fixing part of the issues. And I explained to him, I said I wasn't agreeing to anything and I wouldn't sign off on anything. This whole piece of molding is gone all the way up. This door won't shut. That's missing that. Let's see. Here, it's just kind of not great. Once again, the molding looks like poo. Okay, there's some sheetrock that has not been done great. They did put me in a bond because I do have 5 kids and had my landlord not allowed me to stay another month. I have no idea what we would have ended up doing. Alright, so this is my son's room. As you can see, it's not great. I got got issues on the door. Right up there, there's that whole thing is not nice. So we're back in the hallway now. I have a wonderful and amazing story to tell about the toilet situation. So apparently someone has been using the toilet, peeing in it and doing whatever else in it and letting it sit. So I have, my well is ran and it's been ran to the house, but we don't have the water on in the house right now. They won't do that until right before I move in. So that mess. So apparently they thought it was okay to use my toilet and leave it sitting. So we found urine in 2 of my toilets, and one of the toilets, the lady that cleaned it, she couldn't even get it all cleaned up. I'm going to show you guys that. Oh, that's gross. Everything. There's damage there. So they missed like right there. You can see where they missed, and right there. So here's my toilet. As you can see, it is stained. She cleaned it the best she could, but it appears to be stained. She couldn't get all that yellow stuff off. Now, as far as I know, unless I'm missing something, they didn't get that whole back piece. Urine don't stain unless it's been sitting, right? So, let's see that. That right there is really crappy. It's hot in here. And then it's just, here they missed, that right there's a mess. They didn't do that. Fix that right. And they've missed spots. Right there. I showed you that already. And it's just they got like all over. It's just a freaking mess. Alright. So this is the little girl's bathroom and my oldest boy's bathroom. Here they did crappy. Right there's the nails poking out. I look at this. I only have 30 days I think, for a warranty on the paint and stuff. So in 30 days, they're home free, scot-free, and all they have to do is do a good enough job to make it last 30 days. And then they good. Right there. And I don't feel like that's right, especially with the issues that I'm finding. So I already said that they were smoking cigarettes in here, but I also smelled weed almost every time I come up here. They had been smoking weed around my house. I don't know if it was in my house or not. I certainly hope not. But apparently they are the kind of painters or the kind of people that do a good job when they smoke weed, because this is pretty crappy. Right there. Okay, so now I'm going into the little girl's bedroom. I think their door's shut, but it's still, you can see where it's not level. At least it does shut. That right there looks not great. It's all drywall mess. And of course they've completely missed a spot there and there. And got paint all over everything. That right there looks like where somebody rubbed it. Right there, it's not okay. I mean, you know, this is just not okay. None of this is okay. You can see how that's not great. Now the other toilet that they used, they had it filled almost all the way up, full, but it didn't stain. So, I don't know. I just don't know what possessed them to do that mess. So all of that is just imperfections. Right up there's imperfections on the crown molding. Down there. And there. And of course they made a mess on the hinges and the door jambs. So, let's see, does this shut? This doesn't shut. Let's see. Just pulling it, not twisting. Doesn't shut. I got code right there. There it goes. Right there. They didn't put the bulb on. It's missing a whole fixture. And I believe they just had that kind of up there and not like on. That's a mess. There. And the molding. Okay, that's all in here. Well, that right there's a mess. There. So the guys that did the painting, they did the trim work, the sheetrock, the mudding as well. All right, so this is my oldest girl's room. Her door won't shut good. It's rubbing somewhere. Oh, look at that. They have a caulk on the ceiling, but not on the... And paint everywhere. Missing an electrical socket. There's that one's not in good. I probably will be talking to Live Oaks to see. That's missing up there. And a lot of this. Oh, there's a hole. Didn't even see that right there. I guess they can just put however many holes they feel like they need and extras. And my floor looks like a mess right there. The paint is a complete and total mess right here. And that. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that. Huh. Yeah, this is, I don't know, I just don't know. The cleaning crew should not have been brought in at this time because it seems to me like they're going to have to do some more mudding and sanding and it's going to be a mess again. And this right here, oh yeah, it's a mess. There. That whole wall right there looks like poo. The This is extremely frustrating. You know, you expect people to do a good job when you're paying them. And this is far from that. Molding there. Up there, that molding. Completely forgot to paint right there. Right there. More mess. Oh, there's a mess. I just don't understand why this molding isn't on and like matching. It's not flush with the wall. The bathroom door is good, but it's got caulk or mud or something all over it. Of course, the hinges are a mess. And this bath toilet also has water in it, which it shouldn't. It looks clean. I don't know if that down there is stained or not. We'll definitely look at it. I told him I did expect to have a new toilet for the one that's stained. There's paint all over that right there. That's not okay. It's a mess. And this is just typical. They did get that one on correctly, surprisingly, at this point. Oh, check that out. Nice. And then of course didn't get that. Go this one. Okay. And the trim on the door. Right there's some. And you got some mud or whatever on there. That door does shut, but it's also not level. It's a little more level than some of them. So in here, still have the usual issues with the molding and the sockets. That one looks ripped. And of course there's paint on there. Not buttoned up against the wall. More paint. Up there's a mess. That right there. That is awful. Right there. It's not good. And there. I'm not sure why they can't get that all butted up to the wall and butted up right, but they didn't. Here they missed that whole spot. And right there. That looks like crap. There's where they messed the door up. That molding. This is not shutting well. So this got to be fixed. That molding. That right there looks like crap. Oh, nice. Nice, nice. Now, they were supposed to let me come up here and walk through with them before they finished. And they didn't. Let's see why. Let's see if this door shuts. This door doesn't shut. Yeah, hold on, let me move that tape. And that will see if it shuts. No, it won't shut. I just completely, that looks horrible. The whole corner. Completely missed those spots. And of course there's paint. More paint. Where it don't belong. Got paint where it don't belong and paint not where it belongs. Or not on where it belongs. His closet. Oh yeah, he's missing a whole piece of right there. Crap. You see right there's a mess. Right there. All that is a mess. I'm hoping that this doesn't really just kind of hoping that they fix all this and I don't have to do anything about it legally, but all that. Right there. And right there. That is the end of the tour. As you can see, the paint, the sheetrock was not done well at all. The crown molding was not done well at all. I really feel like if I were a man, had a husband, boyfriend, fiance, that this would have definitely been done differently. I usually am not one to go that route, but at this point, as bad as it is either that or they were really mad at me or somebody else because this looks horrible. I mean, like I said, I could have done a better job. For the deck, I was told that all I had to do is pass inspection. It doesn't matter if I like it or if it looks good. It just needs to pass inspection. So that is a problem in itself because, as y'all saw, it definitely doesn't look good. So I guess that's all I've got for now. I hope that they fix the issues completely, and if not, I will be taking other steps, I guess. So thank you for watching, and I hope that this helps you to go make a good decision on where you purchase your mobile home. The sales team was amazing, but that's where it stopped. The service, the setup, as I said, the guys that cleared the land were great. The septic was in fast. I don't know if it works or not. Let's hope so. The well was in fast. I don't know if it works or not. Let's hope so. And the electric pole was put in a good spot. So we'll see how all that works whenever I get electric ran to the house, which will be in 2 to 3 weeks. So I guess that's it for this review. I hope that it helps you if you decide not to go with Marty Wright, then I would go to, I think, the Hamilton Builders, which is down the road from Marty Wright. They seemed like they would have done a good job. I wished I had gone there at this point. Thank you for watching.